Hello everybody, Sky/Mike is here, and welcome back to SoulCalibur 6 in the Libra of Soul mode. Where we last left off, we've entered Yangguang, and now it's time for us to leave. So, it appears that we have a little conversation with Mitsurugi. So Sky, what are you planning on doing now? Me? I'm gonna hole up for a while. I should be able to catch a ship to Japan eventually. Looks like we're leaving you behind, Mitsurugi. With the astral fissure gone, Yangguang should return to normal. However, it would likely take the town years to recover. Are you still going to seek out those astral things? Do you have any leads? Who was that man in black? What did he want? The only way to find out was to go to Corina. Very well. Keep your wits about you. I expect a tougher match when next we meet. You too. So according to that, we can go up. But the question is, no, I don't know if I want to go up just yet, because I suppose we have no choice. That's right. Before I leave Yangguang, let's help out our friend Thomas again. The Ming Empire was known far and wide as the center of trade. Once at the height of its wealth and power, it even built a grand fleet that sailed as far as Africa. However, the empire was now a shadow of its former glory. Its once bustling harbors now lay still and silent. Get your hands off of me! I haven't smuggled anything! I recognize that voice. It was that of Thomas the merchant. I'm going to need some proof. If you could give me a little something to show me you mean well, then maybe I won't arrest you. Give me something? You want me to bribe you! Keep your voice down, you idiot! The guards bound Thomas and began to beat him with the butts of their spears. I had to stop them. Oh, fuck off. We gotta save Thomas again. Why can't you learn to keep your mouth shut, Thomas? Very well. Let's just see who we gotta beat up. Couple of petty officers, huh? There we go. Only kicks are effective. Ow! There we go. Hey. There we go. You just got black masked. I'm sure there's another one, yes? Yes, there is. This one's got a red PA. Okay, I just gotta kick you to oblivion. Ow! Oh. There we go, black mass. Okay, oh, there's one left. Thought that was all of them. Bring it! Ow! I would do a kick fury. Ow! And in the knee. Right to the head. Alright, Thomas, you can come out now. If you defy me, then you defy the Ming Empire itself. What was all the commotion over here? Your Excellency, what are you doing here? Excuse me, good sir. These officers here are just trying to get me to bribe them. You fools! My dear travelers, allow me to offer my deepest apologies for the trouble you've been caused. Oh, no need to apologize. This sort of thing happens all the time. Looks like you saved me again, friend. This is the perfect opportunity to pay you back for your help at that fateful day, just as I promised. I've got something real special here that you're bound to like. Thomas produced a small bundle and pressed it into my hands. Go on, take it. It's yours. You know, I actually could still use their help. Fuck! Truth be told, I'm looking to get into the tea business, and the market's just taken a huge hit. I'd like to buy up as much as I can now while the price is still low. I'll give you 500. Thanks again, friend. Every little bit helps. It's the thought that counts, after all. It appears the amount I gave him was not as much as he'd hoped to receive. As he turned to walk away, his shoulders slumped and he began to sob gently. I gave you some of my money. Oh, whatever. Hey, at least I got some items off of that. Okay. Now I'd like to continue onward. Change location. Wuchang. Let's go. Hey, stop there! You came from Yangguang, right? When I nodded, the soldier's expression turned severe. Those coming from Yangguang are prone to violent outbursts. Forgive me, but I need to search you. Hand over your weapon. No! I tensed to the soldier's forceful tone, and the soldier leaped back, weapon at the ready. You're gonna make this harder than it needs to be? Zhanghua! Yeah? What's wrong? This man came from Yangguang, and I sense he's dangerous, like the others. Really? He doesn't look like trouble to me. I can't voice females, just so you know. You can't be too careful. I suggest we make an arrest and then figure out what to do with him. It seemed that there was no reasoning with the soldier. The young woman begrudgingly drew her sword. I'd rather not do this. Surrender now and you won't get hurt. Oh, great, so I gotta take out Zhanghua and this dumbass. Or at least, this dumbass. Let's just see what you're like. Let's get this over with. And...
Fight! Come on now! Come on now!
You had me worried for a second there, soldier. I gotta deal with Zhanghua. You're about to make this a problem. Ow, ow! Ow! Ah. Ow! Oh fuck! I'm near the edge. Ah! Okay, got it. Bang! And boosh! Okay. I had to resort to using that. I think I need a stronger weapon. I need to work on my guarding. You're stronger than I thought, but I'm not done yet. Hold on! We really should be using our words, not our weapons. Can't you tell? He's holding back and trying not to hurt us. Zhanghua looked at me and smiled. To smooth things over, I explained what had happened in Yangguang. Is that true? Seems a little far-fetched to me. Then fuck off, guard. Well, there's only one way to find out. I'll go to Yangguang and investigate. Go to Yangguang? With all due respect, isn't that too dangerous? That's exactly why I need to go and see for myself. Nothing will get resolved if we don't take action. Zhanghua put away her sword and gave me a cheerful smile. I'm Zhanghua. Thanks for the information. What about your sword? I could sense there's more to Zhanghua's sword than meets the eye, so I asked her about it. What? This? I don't think there's anything unusual about it. The sword reminds me of my mother, so it means a lot to me. She was the one who taught me how to use it. Whenever I hold it, I feel as though she's watching over me. Ah! Where are my manners? You're in a hurry. I should let you go. I get the feeling we'll meet again. When we do, I'll look forward to another fight. Okay. Kind of whipped my ass there. You don't want to hold on that. Oh, new level. Now I got more food. Oh, more story. You know what? I wonder if there's any more to that story. Jerry-san, rumors of Dongjong. Hey you! You're the one that was going toe-to-toe with the official here, aren't you? That was quite the gripping performance. The man who approached me appeared to be a peddler from Korea. He described himself as an avid spectator of martial arts, traveling the land in search of famous training halls as he sold his wares along the way. I'm not really the fighting type myself, you see, which is why I have so much respect for those with power. I may not be one to judge, but you seem stronger than the masters of the famous dojang in my hometown. Actually, that might be interesting. Why not go a few rounds with them? The merchant told me about the Seongs, a family located just beyond the gates of Jirisan, his hometown in Korea. The current master of the dojang was Han Myung, hailed by those who knew him as a god of martial artists. His family had earned the trust of the king and were known as the greatest martial artists in the country. There's not a soul in this town who doesn't know the family. They're the best of the best. It won't be easy to beat them, but you're clearly no pushover either, so it should be a good fight. If you're up for it, head over to the Seong Dojang. The merchant chuckled as he bid farewell and went his way. Maybe? Let's try and take out this guy first. Okay, who dares attack me aboard an ocean? Guy known as the King's Fool. The fool laughed scornfully at me and challenged me to a battle. If I won, I'd be rewarded handsomely. I have no mercenaries. Crap. I'm gonna change my weapon. And I don't need any food right now. That I have a stronger weapon, hopefully I can at least get a few good hits. Okay. I'll take it, I guess. Wow, that's a lot of money. Now I'm back in Shimazu. Now let's try and take out this guy. I already read this before. Let's go. Surprisingly, Setsuka's not in this game, or else she'd probably appear here as well.
Battle 1. Fight!
Ow! Ah! Ooh, that just got a bit easier now that I upgraded my weapon. Oh, there's another battle. Ow!
Come on now.
Ow! Ah! Oh! Ooh! You weren't gonna get me that time. I will admit my style does not have much reach, but I think my weapons make up for it. Style points 4. Well, fuck off. Do I dare? No. But I want to continue on. In search of strength. Let's go up towards Edo. Okay, so no one tried to attack me. Me and a warrior. A worthy warrior awaited me at the end of the journey. With our pride of warriors at stake, we began our battle.
Battle 1. Fight!
Whoa, this floor is real slippery. Ah! Oh! Oh! Whoa! Okay. Ow! Ow! Oh! I gotta watch out. I should learn to be more careful. Oh! No!
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
It's a pretty slippery floor. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I'm gonna keep going because you know what? I actually like this battle. My question is, why is the floor slippery? Ow! Oh fuck, I got lucky. I shouldn't be laughing. Ah! You're glowing. Ow!
Come on now.
You're sliding warriors! That was a good battle. Alright, so, did I win something? Tell me. Come on, spit it out. Cough up your money. Give me a reward. Give me something! Okay, not bad. Hey, I got a new weapon. A completely different style though. Masamune. I think I just took this guy's weapon. And let's continue onward. Okay, no problem. Player menu, weapons. Yeah, let's switch it up a little. And here we are. After arriving in Jiri-san, I made my way to the dojang the master had mentioned, the Xiang Dojang. I was greeted by a pupil and told him the reason for my visit. Unfortunately, my master is currently away. He may be back this evening, but he will be leaving on another journey early in the morning. I'm afraid I cannot let a stranger into the dojang without my master's permission. Perhaps he would come back in about 10 days from now. I had other things to do, so I couldn't afford to stay in town long enough for his master to return. Detecting my disappointment, the pupil looked sympathetic. I can't let you into the dojang, but many of the younger pupils are training outside. Since you've come all this way, you're more than welcome to join them. Viewing this as a prime opportunity to learn more about the Xiang style, I thanked the man and made my way over to where the pupils were training. And then I got into a fight. Because reasons. Okay, bring it on, 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 bring it on. Bring it on! T-minus 1 week to vacate. Well, actually, T-minus 4 days to spring break. Oh, this is more like it! Ow, ow!
Damn you!
I decided to change my weapon a bit. It's going pretty good. No disciple. Ow! Yeah. That worked. Maybe I really should buy a camera. After completing my sparring matches with the Xiang Dojang pupils, I set off toward the inn. You there! Wait a minute! You're not elderly! I hadn't realized there was someone nearby. Caught unawares, I took a defensive stance. Hey, there's no need to be alarmed. I'm Xiang Han Myung, master of the Xiang Dojang. It seems he had been seeing my sparring matches with his pupils on his way back to the Dojang. You are quite an impressive fighter. Only my more advanced pupils were able to provide you a challenge. Not really. Am I right to assume you are a traveler? I told Han Myung of the merchant my reason for paying a visit to the Dojang. I apologize for not being able to spar with you myself. Should you ever come to the area again, please pay a visit to the Dojang. Also, having seen how capable you are, I have something to ask of you. Han Myung asked me to inform him if I saw or heard anything about his only daughter who had run away from home. He said his name was Song Mi Na, and she was proficient in the fine techniques passed down for generations in the Xiang family. He even went as far as to say her skills surpassed his own. She ran away from home not long ago and left a note saying she's headed west in search of the Sword of Salvation. I tried to stop her, but she's a stubborn one. Once she sets her mind on something, there's no convincing her otherwise. I don't know where she gets that foolishness from. He spoke harshly of his daughter, but the expression of his face showed how concerned he was for her well-being. I won't be able to rest easy until she's back here, so I can teach her a proper lesson. I realize it's unfair to ask me this as someone I just met, but please, help me find my daughter. Oh, so that's Song Mina's father. I didn't play the earlier SoulCalibur, so I wouldn't know. I only started at 4. I don't eat fish, only spaghetti. Oh? Yeah, let's see what's over here. Might as well, I mean, I'm building experience by doing this. It's a different warrior. And the stage is also slippery. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those that's just going to keep popping up every so often. Ba, ba, na, 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 na.
Battle 1. Fight!
Oh, you also have the katana. Oh, whoa! Whoa! Hey! Aye! Whoa! Wow! Ow! Ow! Yeah! Oh! Oh! Whoa! Right in the back. It's like Musashi Miyamoto and Kojiro Sasaki at this moment. Whoa! Fuck! I'll take it. That was actually by accident. I did not really mean for that to happen. What's the matter, buddy? Couldn't keep your toes together?
Your soul surges in your
Level up.
body.
The Kokuenen. Let me see its crit rate. Even if it's slightly weaker, I'll still take it. Let's end that expedition. But I want to actually see what this is. Oh, it's another search of strength. Or you know what? I kind of want to take these. T-Lock the Warrior. Gonna backtrack a little bit. This is all gonna be experience building. Master Drona's invitation in hand, I went to see the warrior T-Lock. When we met, he told me he was refraining from going into battle. Lord Drona himself sent you to me? Unbelievable. The man who called himself T-Lock cast an apologetic glance in my direction after he scanned a letter of introduction from Drona. To be honest, I don't have time to deal with a stranger wandering in from the dark. I may not be heading off to war with the soldiers, but I'm still very busy. As if T-Lock had issued a command, the men standing to attention on either side of me all readied their weapons in unison. I quickly readied mine as well. Hold. If I dishonored Lord Drona's request, I would be spitting on the face of my father and family. More importantly, from the looks of it, none of you could match this one in a fight. Sky, was it? I found myself suddenly interested in you. With that, T-Lock slowly rose. I shall accept your request for a duel. Now show me the techniques you've learned from Master Drona. Actually, these are all going to be self-taught. I have a completely different weapon style. Well, not self-taught. Mitsurugi taught me, and I took the poor chap's weapon. Some other poor chap in Japan. I took his weapon. I'm like Benkei from Warriors of Orochi. I don't take your life, I take your weapon. Whoa! Ah! Oh!
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Ah! You realize something? Forgot how to do a critical edge. Ah, I gotta be closer. Okay, let's see what this can do. Burning Slash! Holy shit! Oh. Ooh, baby. Just went to full Macho Man mode. Whoa, baby. Oh! Now this is a weapon courtesy of Sky Slash. Nice to know that the generic emo gothic name I would have picked for myself in high school still rose. Not only have you demonstrated great skill and fearsome techniques, but also incredible poise. I yield, Great Warrior, and present you with this. T-Lock gestured and one of his people brought over a package which he handed to me. This is a weapon my father planned to present to Lord Drona, but I believe you, Lord Drona's disciple, are worthy to wield it. I wonder what kind of history there was between T-Lock's father and Drona. As if he had read my mind, T-Lock laughed. My father had something of a rivalry with Lord Drona. Despite being the elder and the more skilled, my father knew that one day Lord Drona would overtake him, and that terrified my father. However, he vowed to be graceful in what he saw as his inevitable defeat. In his will, he bequeathed this weapon to Lord Drona as a token of his respect. But now, I want you to have it. Drona would likely be very, very happy to hear this. Let me see. I should probably pay him a visit. The Damascus Blade. I'm not going to go that far just yet. However, let's continue the expedition. Oh no, not there. A bounty for scoundrels. Ah, damn it! Who dares attack me over the sea? Another king's fool. Well, what do I get for perfect? I know. I think Mitsurugi might be my style so far. Oh, that's a lot of money. Flip flop, flip flop, flip flop. Made it. Bounty for scoundrels. More scoundrels. Only critical edge can kill your opponent. Well, shit. Just take out a common ruffian. Well, shit. Yeah! Oh, you wuss. Dude, what style do you have anyway? Okay. This will end it. Oh, baby! It's like, I become very manly for a second there. A braised lamb. I want to eat lamb right now, actually. Does anybody know a place where I can get good lamb cheap? I'm actually serious. I would love lamb. Give me lamb. Another fight. Pepper thieves. Oh, ho, ho, ho. This is gonna suck for you. These have been stealing from a black pepper farm, and I requested to apprehend them. I waited quietly in the field for a few hours before I heard several sets of footsteps approaching. As I stood to challenge them, one suddenly attacked me from behind. Well, who knows what kind of peppers they're trying to take, because I know black pepper and white pepper actually grow on the same tree. Culinary knowledge with Sky Slash. Okay. God. Oh! Lethal hit. Oh! Oh, you're not done, huh? I think I may have killed him. Okay. I delivered the thieves to the farm's owner. They are in fact laborers who had worked there. The owner was clearly pleased and gave me a generous amount of the expensive spice. Ah, so some workers trying to steal their master's crop. That's not cool. High quality black pepper. Do I dare? More scoundrels, more scoundrels. No. No. I want to actually go over here real quick. The old man in the map. I was strolling along the harbor gazing out at the peaceful sea when I heard quarreling coming from one of the piers. Old man, give me the map already! You should not be so eager for death! Shut up already, unless you want me to take the map off your corpse! I searched for the source of the shouting and saw a large burly man threatening an elderly gentleman. It seemed that the burly man had noticed me and he turned to glare in my direction. Who are you? You looking for the treasure too? Huh? Please, young one, move along! You shouldn't get involved with this man or me! The elderly gentleman seemed surprisingly calm, but I couldn't let a ruffian threaten a defenseless old man. I readied my weapon.
Battle one. Fight!
Ow! Oh!
Try again.
Ah! Oh. Yeah! Slice! That almost could have been to the dick. A sword right to the dick would have been extremely painful. Whoa, fuck, I'm on fire! Ow, ow! Oh! Oh! Try me! Ah! Oh! Fuck, that's powerful. Whoa! Oh! No, 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 not that time. Ow! Ooh, you got roundhouse kicks, son. Ah! You're gonna die here. Oh, maybe not. Oh! Now you're dead. My character makes some pretty weird noises. Ooh, baby. Alright. What have you got for me, old man? Can I get a reward? Can I have the map, sir? Please? Will you give me the map? Damn you! I'll remember this, you hear me? You'll get what's coming to you! The man fled into town, cursing me as he went. Fuck, Scar Slash! Thank you, young one. I tend to get hassled by scoundrels like him quite often because of... Well, you aren't interested in that. Normally I let them scream and shout, then turn the tables on them if they grow violent. I asked the old man why people were after him. A long time ago, my friends and I braved an ancient ruin in search of fabulous treasures. The price I paid for my foolish courage was my leg and the lives of all my friends. The curse of that horrid place took them all. Even though I escaped with my life, the curse hounds me still. Often, greedy fools come to me and demand a map in the hopes that they can claim the ruin's riches. The pain grimace on the man's face spoke of the horrors he had seen. I know better than anyone that terrible fate that awaits all who go to that cursed place. I would not wish it upon anyone, even men like the one you just chased off. However... The old man studied me thoughtfully. Exhaustion and pain were etched into his lines of his face, but a fierce resolve burned in the depths of his eyes. It is time. He reached into his coat and withdrew an old ragged parchment. He held it out, offering it to me. Take it. We have only just met, but my adventurer's instinct is telling me you are the one destined to have it. Of course, I can't guarantee you'll survive, or even if the tales of treasure are true. However, I'm tired. So very tired. I want to see this in the hands of one strong enough to bear it, and forget everything that happened. With that, an old man turned and slowly staggered off toward the end of the pier. A cursed ruin and hidden treasure? It all sounded so impossible. Still, something told me I must pursue this mystery wherever it led me.
Your soul
Level
surges in your
18.
body.
Oh? Oh? Is this the place of the treasure? The ruins. Yep. Clop, clop. Skeletal swordsman. I found the hidden ruins in the forest, and I was about to discover the truth behind the curse that had terrified the elderly man so. I've got a time limit. Ah! The map the old man entrusted to me pointed to a forest, deep of which there were cursed ruins where a treasure hid. By the time I arrived at the forest's edge, though, the day had already grown dark. As soon as I entered the forest, I felt like I was being watched. A feeling only grew as I followed the map toward the ruins. Suddenly, my watchers revealed themselves. I held my lantern up, and the countless skeletons came into view, shuffling their way towards me through the trees. Some of them looked ancient, while others seemed quite fresh. I found my way to a cursed burial ground, didn't I? Meow. 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 Good kitty. I sensed a familiar evil emanating from the shambling corpses. This must be the curse the old man had mentioned. What kitty? With every moment that passed, more skeletons gathered around me. I needed to destroy them before I was completely surrounded. And destroy we shall. Come on, kitty. Oh, I got... Oh! Ow! Essentially, I've got 90 seconds to cut down 3 skeletons. Not bad. So apparently Yoshimitsu just died. Ooh. Yeah, I got this. Ah! Not happening. How long I fought, I couldn't say. When the last skeleton fell, the sky was already glowing with the light of dawn. I blinked, realizing the ruins I saw were right before me. Exhausted, I dragged myself forward, following a flight of stairs downward into the earth. The stairs led down to a vast chamber. I cast my light around a room, revealing a terrifying mural covering the entirety of one massive wall. The mural stole a figure standing proudly amid a mound of corpses, holding a massive axe with a single eye embedded in it. Countless bizarre symbols were carved everywhere, each of them emanating the same dark energy the skeletons above had. An altar loomed in the center of the chamber, surrounded by ancient vases. I tried lifting one and found it to be extremely heavy. I broke open the vase's seal to find it stuffed to the brim with jewels and gold. So many who had come seeking the vast fortune had paid for it with their lives. The old man had made it out alive, but he was forever changed. I began to feel the malevolent weight of this place press upon me. Thinking of the Army of the Dead in this disturbing mural, I now know why the old man had said he just wanted to forget it all. Oh, if I make more than that, Impervious Heliodor. I kind of want to know what that does, actually. Okay. End that expedition. Is this the one that I think it is? Nope. Go to the Philippines. Yep. Ah, damn it! Who dares attack me? It's a warrior. A bandit. A warrior bandit. Meow.
Come on now.
Oh! Just die. Easy. Now let me continue onward to the Philippines. Dum-dee, dum-dee, dum-dee. Alright. So I'm going up against Plata. On my way back to the village of the winged deity, Plata was again standing atop the hill where I first met her, her eyes closed. She noticed me and walked over with a smile. I asked her what she'd been doing. The same as before, listening to the wind's whispers, seeking news of imbalance and great events. It is part of my training, and a way to hone my powers as a priestess of the winds. The last time we met, she detected the presence of malevolent spirits. These priestesses must have supernatural abilities. I would love to take you to my village, but I have something to ask of you first. Apparently the village is holding a wind divination ritual in 2 days. Plata was to perform a sword dance to honor her gods, but she was feeling nervous. It is less of a dance and more of a practical demonstration of my skills. Our village's style is not just for show, after all. However, I can only learn so much practicing by myself, so I was wondering if you can help me. Plata looked a little flustered and nervous, but if it was just practice, I saw no harm in helping her. You really are a good person. Now let us begin. Winds, hear me! I dedicate this dance to you! Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to help Plata get some confidence by training her.
Battle 1. Fight!
Oh, it's another slippery stage.
Come on now. Justice is the loser. Bring it.
Not done.
Oh. Well, now I can see why we're all siding about, because she caught upon the winds. Oh, help! And the winds just betrayed you. When our practice was over, Plata led me to her village. Finally, I'm starting to feel confident about the ceremony. Thank you so much. The winds must have guided you to me. No, I guided myself. Did I tell you about my cousin, Talon? She's just begun practicing the sword dance. I want to be a good role model to her. Thinking of her cousin, a slight smile curved Plata's lips. The ritual is the day after tomorrow. Do come and watch. I'll tell the elders you'll be there. 2 days later, despite having a rather simplistic affair, the event showed how devoted the villagers were to their faith. Plata walked alone in the center of the ring and the dance began. Her movements were beautiful, graceful, and her sword swung through the air, whipping up a breeze around her. As her dance ended, she felt a gush of fresh wind in my direction, which swirled around me before fading in the distance. The ritual ended shortly after. I searched for Plata to say my farewells, but she was nowhere to be seen. I eventually found her on the hilltop where we first met. Forgive me. Plata's cheeks are wet with tears. I am a priestess of the winds, and I have much to do before the last priestess of the winds begins her strike. But I'm not strong enough. At the end of my sword dance, I sent the wind to you. It should have cleansed you of all the darkness you bear, but I failed. Tears rolled down her cheeks, and she hastily wiped them away. I wanted to lessen your burden. I stayed by her side until she regained her composure. The sun had begun to set, slowly turning the hill a glorious mirage of red and orange. Thank you for coming to the ritual, Sky. If you visit again, I'll introduce you to Talon. I will. But enough dilly-dallying. Let's continue on with the main quest. Where we are in Lanzhou. Alright, back to the main quest at hand. After Yongguang, the journey has been uneventful. However, Crorena still was a long way away, and the steep mountain roads forced me to rest off and to keep my strength, because I'm a fat fuck. Hello, traveler. From out of nowhere, a white-haired man had appeared next to me. Despite his age, he was anything but frail. He had piercing blue eyes and seemed to be in peak physical condition. His bearing indicated that he was a powerful warrior. If you need to rest, you may use my temple. His gaze bored into mine, and I found I couldn't refuse his offer. I nodded. He turned and began walking. This way. The old man's temple. Alright. The man led me to a beautiful temple deep in the mountains, surrounded by clear, bubbling streams. Not a person was in sight. We entered a comfortable, if sparse, stone room, and the man took his ease. For the first time in what seemed like forever, I was able to unwind. Such danger. Huh? The old man stared at me. In exchange for allowing you to stay here, I would like to ask a favor. I can tell that you are a skilled warrior. I have a pupil I'd like you to spar with. This was surprising. The man who obviously attended warrior, so why he needed my help, I had no idea. Still, I had no reason to refuse. Killik, your next opponent awaits. Oh, it's the Edge Master! Who's this? Fight, and perhaps the answer will become clear. As you wish, Master. We're fighting Killik. Over here.
Thank you for indulging me with this battle.
Thank you for indulging me with this battle. Oh! Oh! Yeah! 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 Oh! 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 I have that one. Oh! Oh! Alright, well, I gotta beat you 2 more times. Yeah! Oh, shit. This is not fair! Hey, I'll join ya. Oh! Yeah! Yeah! Hey! See! Oh! Come on! Oh, you got it, pussy. Oh. Yeah, I missed. But I still won. Nice to meet you. So, did you learn something? Can you beat this old warrior? Yes, I saw. Equilibrium, barely maintained between self and darkness. I see. Then the time has almost come. Master? Do not concern yourself. Well, off with you. You have yet to finish your daily training. Yes, Master. Killick bowed and left. The sun had set, but it appeared he still had training to do. Returned to the temple, I asked the old man if I had been of help. Yes, but I am still uncertain about you, and the events in which fate has become entangled. His words startled me. What did he know? You are special. A great power sleeps within you. However, the hearts of those who seek power can become stained by darkness in an instant. Many will be drawn to the power inside you. You've encountered some of these people already, I presume. What about the Man in Black? In Western Europe, there is an organization that has existed since ancient times. If they remain true to their original beliefs, then they have but one purpose. They gather knowledge and own their skills with the aim of eliminating evil. However, it is unclear whether or not their motives are pure. Be wary of them. What about the Qualifiers? It sounds like the Qualifiers seek the same power as you, but once it is in your grasp, what then? No doubt you will have to answer that question yourself one day. And nothing more. You cannot entrust your fate to the hands of others. You must forge your own destiny. Do not let yourself be consumed by a lust for power. Look deep into your soul, and you will find the answer. I lay down to sleep that night, reflecting on the old man's words. The next day, I would head to Croraina. I still had a long road ahead of me.
Your soul surges in your
19.
body.
And you know what? We're into U-Men Pass, and I'm gonna have to save that for another time. So thank you all for joining me. Sky/Mike is signing off. If you venture to a casino, don't deal with the devil. I'll see you guys later.